Hey guys, welcome to the second part of this week's Coffee and Hero Show, taking you through all of the new single issue releases into the store this week. I'm not going to lie, that was a big delivery to process. You certainly would have seen it with the graphic novels in the previous video, lots in this week. But the single issues, wow, it has been a big week to say the least. So I'm just going to jump straight in. A couple of oversized titles first of all. So we have the latest issue of Savage Sword of Conan this week. So issue 6, continuing on here with Jason Aaron involved with this one. Piotr Kowalski, who's an artist, involved with this one. Jason Sean Alexander doing a beautiful cover. Just continuing there, the adventures of Conan. A big one this week is definitely Freddy the Fix. So this is the new title from Garth Ennis with art by Mike Perkins. You may have heard those two names before. We of course have the signing in February with both those fine gentlemen. But this is an oversized one-shot, sort of a horror crime book. And it's the launch of a new imprint at Image Comics called Ninth Circle, which I know Garth Ennis is involved with. Hollywood After Dark, werewolves, vampires, zombies, bogeymen, predators and things. They all have their own kinks and they all get in all kinds of trouble. The kind of trouble that needs to be kept under the radar from the masses, that's when they call him Freddy to fix it. Only this time, maybe the fix is on Freddy. From Garth Ennis and Mike Perkins comes this horror-skewed intersection of The Boys meets Ray Donovan. So we ordered big on that, loads of copies in of course. And then I'm sure we'll have copies when it comes to the signing and so forth. But I'm really looking forward to digging into that. As I say, any new Ennis title is a reason to celebrate. So we'll jump into the variants first of all. So we have a new printing this week for Absolute Superman number 1. This is the second printing variant done by Rafa Sandoval, who of course is the series artist. Beautiful sort of negative space variant there. Moving on from that, we have a new printing for Batman and Robin Year 1. So issue 1, if you're looking to catch up on the frankly fantastic Mark Waid and Chris Samney book, and just look at that glorious variant. Done by Chris Samney, of course, series artist, and genuinely one of my favourite covers, variant or no, this week. The biggest release this week, without a doubt, certainly in terms of pull lists and the amount of people we have on it, is Absolute Batman. So issue 3 is this week. First of all, we have the Riley Rossmo 1-25 retailer incentive variant cover. So that is available this week. Also two normal variants, two free to order variants. You have Gabriel Dell'Otto, beautiful painted variant there. And as well as that, we have Becky Cloonan on variant artist duties as well. Continuing on with the variants, let's lift a few out here just to free up a little bit of space in the box, because the box is a busting. Continuing on with DC, so you've got Libra Mayo doing variant cover for Catwoman. So it's Catwoman issue 71. Torrin Grombeck has of course taken over the series. So latest issue this week. We have a new series this week as well from Christopher Cantwell and Sean Isaac through DC Comics, which is Challengers of the Unknown. And we've got a couple of lovely variants for it as well. There's Danny Earls on variant cover duty, and as well as that, we have Dan Mora, because clearly he doesn't work hard enough and decided to contribute a variant to that as well. Another big release this week, and we went big on it. Pre-orders are very strong, but we have a feeling this is a title people are going to come to quite late. We'll get onto the cover ace in a bit, but New Gods number 1. So this is from the frankly ridiculous team of Ram V, Evan Cagle on art, and Jorge Fornes as well. So we've went big on the variants as well as the cover ace. So we have Evan Cagle, so series artist, variant cover there. We have Pete Woods doing a variant cover, which is absolutely glorious. The retailer incentive 1-25 done by Carman D.J. Domenico there, so that's your retailer incentive variant cover. We have the Fico Ossio foil variant cover depicting Mr. Miracle there, of course. And then we finish off, this is the Evan Cagle acetate variant cover. So this is a multi-layered variant cover and quite frankly beautiful in its design. So that is in this week as well. A few more variants to take you through before we jump onto the cover A's. So we have Wonder Woman 16. This is the Bruno Redondo variant cover, of course the series artist on Nightwing with Tom Taylor. One of the greatest runs personally, I think, in the last few years. We have Helverine, a brand new number 1 out this week from Benjamin Percy, with this absolutely fantastic Dave Johnson. Just looks like an old poster that would have been, hanging on your walls in university. It's called the Rider Fry variant. So number 1 there. We have Daredevil 16 this week. So first of all, we've got a Mark Bagley variant cover. Comics royalty right there. We also have the retailer incentive 1-25 for Daredevil as well, depicting Bullseye, of course, by the artist Duali. Another huge release this week is Ultimate Spider-Man number 12. So first of all, we have the Ji-Hyun Lee variant cover there, of course depicting Mary Jane. We have the Paco Medina Winter Holiday variant cover as well. Rather lovely that, with the sort of Sinister Six all stuck in Christmas baubles. Very seasonal. And then we finish off with the Ultimate Spider-Man number 12 retailer incentive 1 to 25 variant cover done by Pepe Larraz. So we'll jump from there and into the single issues. So as I say, easily the biggest release this week is Absolute Batman. So number 3, Scott Snyder, Nick Dracotta continue on with, easily one of the biggest titles of the year. I would say, for our store anyway, I would say the 3 Absolute books and Ultimate Spider-Man and Transformers, those are our big 5 in terms of pull lists and sort of demand for those titles this year. Next up, we have Superman Action Comics 1080. So continuing on with this weekly event from Mark Waid and Clayton Henry. We have Batman and Robin Year 1, number 3. So again, continuing on the fantastic Mark Waid, Chris Samney book. I showed off the variant cover. We have Catwoman cover A as well, issue 71. I'd mentioned Challengers of the Unknown, so there is your cover A. So as I say, great team on that, Christopher Cantwell and Sean Isaac on art. Next up is a cracking looking one-shot actually, which is the Green Lantern and Green Arrow World's Finest one-shot. So Jeremy Adams primarily on this. You have Lucas Meyer on art, and once again, Dan Moore cover, because again, clearly he doesn't work hard enough. Another big one this week is John Constantine Hellblazer Dead in America, issue 11. This brings to an end the epic run from Cy Spurrier and Aaron Campbell for Constantine, and you may recognise a face on the cover. But as I say, one of the big ones we've went huge on this week is New Gods. So brand new number 1, Ram V, Evan Cagle, jumping into Kirby's Fourth World, tons of imagination, amazing art, and best of all, it's got a $4 price point as well. So definitely worth giving the number 1 a go and seeing what you think. We have Nightwing this week as well, issue 121 from DC Comics. Continuing on this new run from Dan Waters and Dexter Soy. There is Titans this week, number 18. So Titans continuing on with John Layman and Pete Woods. And then we finish off the DC side of things with Wonder Woman, issue 16. Exposing the Truth featuring Dr. Chimp, or Detective Chimp. For me, this is clearly going to be a primer for a Detective Chimp series done by Tom Keane and art by Mitch Gerads. Just saying, just a feeling, So next up we have a one-shot, which is Alligator Loki Holiday Special. So Alyssa Wong with Bob Quinn on art. Nice seasonal one-shot there. We have a facsimile for Amazing Spider-Man, number 263. So continuing on with the Black Suit Spidey facsimile editions. Captain America number 16. So J. Michael Straczynski and Carlos Magno on art for that one. Daredevil number 16 as well. So John Romita Jr. cover. I mean, John Romita Jr. loves drawing Matt beat up, poor guy. But yeah, Saladin Ahmed on writing duties and Aaron Cooter on interiors. We move from Daredevil and on to Deadpool. As far as issue 9, Cody Ziegler continuing to write Deadpool. Fantastic Four is this week. Ryan North continuing. See the Mole Man is making an appearance there. I was thinking of him more as a villain for Daredevil. I'm sure someone will correct me on that. Hilverine number 1, as I say, brand new series kicking off here. It's pretty much spun out of the Spirits of Vengeance crossover, which was Wolverine and Ghost Rider. And great to see Benjamin Percy's the one continuing to write on that. We have Sentinels, issue 3, Alex Packnadel, continuing on with the X title from the Ashes, indeed. We have Star Wars Ahsoka this week, issue 6. So Rodney Barnes continues on with the adaptation of Ahsoka. We have Star Wars Ewoks, clearly the heroes of the rebellion in Return of the Jedi. Without the Ewoks, the rebellion would have failed. I will say it until the day I die. But issue 3 here for the Star Wars Ewoks title. We have a brand new number 1 as well, new series kicking off, TVA. Anyone who's of course been watching Loki and watching the Marvel TV shows will know about the Time Variance Authority. So this is a brand new book kicking off there. Really do love that cover actually. Pepe Larraz is lots of really nice details in it. Ultimate Spider-Man with one of the covers of the week as well. Spider-Man dressed as Santa and you even have a angry looking Kingpin, balloon, sort of thing that would be at the Thanksgiving Macy's parade at the bottom. Just again, attention to detail, it does make a difference. On to the indie side of things, we have Epitaph from the Abyss. We've reached issue 6 of this one. Lee Bermejo continuing with kick-ass covers there. We have Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley doing issue 2 for G.I. Joe. First issue was fantastic, so big hopes for that. We have a one-shot, which is something they've been doing quite a bit recently, with doing like little one-shot histories of for certain bands. So Linkin Park is this week. We have Power Rangers Prime. So issue 2, Melissa Flores continues on with the new era of Power Rangers. We have Something is Killing the Children, number 1. This is a deluxe special edition, square bound. I think there's some extra pages to it, and a lovely foil cover there. We have Sonic the Hedgehog this week, which is the, I think this is a winter, oh no, it's issue 75, I beg your pardon. So issue 75, Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe it's an oversized issue with a couple of extra stories. Easily one of my favourite titles at the moment, I talk about it all the time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 5, Jason Aaron continuing on with the great work here. Clearly Casey Jones is coming into the fold. And we finish off with 2 more. We have Thundercats, number 11. Declan Shelby, Drew Moss continuing there. Lovely Blue Shield pre-op cover. And we finish off with Walking Dead Deluxe, issue 103. So as I say, a huge week for comics. It's not too surprising. It's the week before Christmas. I think a lot of companies wanted to get a lot of their big titles out in time for the gift-giving season. So that is everything this week. As I say, you can check out our previous video on graphic novels and everything new into the store this week. Pull lists are, of course, organised and ready for collection. We will be getting the delivery next week as well, but obviously we'll be closed what would normally be New Comic Book Day, the Wednesday, that being Christmas Day. We'll be closed Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then reopening on that Friday, the 27th. So pull lists will be all organised and ready for collection then for next week. But as I say, big week, loads of great stuff here. Hopefully you're enjoying the Christmas season. Hopefully you get a chance to drop in and see us. If so, we'll hopefully see you over the next week or 2. If we don't, have a lovely Christmas, have a happy New Year. We'll see you on the other side. As ever, hope you enjoyed this, hope it proved useful. Take it easy.